I'm just excited to read some absolutely cursed fanfiction.
As we always are.
Okay, well, greetings, cryptids and domesticated ferals.
Wait, I want to join the stream.
I'm Butler, and today I'm going to be paying for my personal 12-year-old fanfiction sins by reading a beautiful Warrior Cats fanfiction. It is quite literally called The Worst Warrior Cats Fanfiction Ever by Unicorn Judo on Wattpad. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to laugh, we're going to cry. It's going to change your life. So we're gonna it's gonna be cringy, but it's gonna be a ton of fun. Let's fucking go. Warning for swearing and such as well, because I swear like a sailor. Let's go. Okay, shush. Alright. The Worst Warrior Cats Fanfiction Ever by Unicorn Judo. Prologue. It was the darkest night ever, and Pawpaw, the Thunder Clan medicine cat, had just finished helping a Morning Breeze kit 3 kits. Wait, oh no. 5 kits, actually. We need a few to die. Little kit, teensy kit, tiny kit, cat kit, and a mini kit. She had had so many kits that Morning Breeze and her mate, Breeze Whisker, had run out of names. But it was a good thing Poor Pool helped them. Poor Pool thought, wow, what great names. They're going to grow up to be great warriors. When she arrived in her den, she realized something. She wasn't alone. Suddenly, silvery cats appeared out of thin air, and she gasped in surprise. Who were they? Who are you? Cried Poor Pool, frightened. Are you mouse-brained? Who else do you think we are? Said a glittery grey cat. I know you. You're Fluffy Fur, our ex-medicine cat, said Poor Pool. Yes, correct, said Fluffy Fur. Do you have a prophecy for me? Poor Pool said in awe. Yes, said the other cat, with bright orange fur and deep green eyes. He was serious. A small kit who is a cat will bring peace to the clan with blood. Ooh. Suddenly, loud music rings out, dramatic and scary. Poor Pool gasps. What do you mean? She cried. Ooh, we are disappearing into the darkness, cooed Fluffy Fur. Poor Pool gasped as the Star Clan cats disappeared into the darkness. Poor Pool thought hard. What did it mean? There were 5 kits, which were small in Thunder Clan, and they were all cats. How was she to know which kit the prophecy was talking about? And that is the end of chapter 1. Oh, actually, no, that was the prologue. I'm sorry. Chapter 1.
Get right, Bella.
Cat Kit woke up. She looked up. She scrambled to her paws and trotted to the entrance of the nursery. Cat Kit! Wait, it is Cat Kit, right? Morning Breeze said. Yes, nodded Cat Kit. Cat Kit, continued Morning Breeze. Don't go outside. You are too young. Oh, that's not fair, moaned Cat Kit. Suddenly, there was a horrible, blood-curdling scream, and Breeze Whisker stumbled into the camp. Forgetting everything, Morning Breeze rushed out, and her kits followed her. They were kits which were cats, and they were all small. Poor Pool spotted them and gasped. Wow! The Star Clan cats made the prophecy so difficult. They all looked the same. Anyways, Breeze Whisker rushed into the clearing, blood pouring everywhere. Poor Pool rushed to his side. What happened? Asked Star, rushing into the clearing. It was Shadow Clan. It's always Shadow Clan. There were 10 of them, but I managed to kill 9. Then there was a hidden one, and he bit me, wailed Breeze Whisker. Morning Breeze rushed to her mate's side and licked him on the cheek. Don't leave me, she whispered. Sheesh. She whispered, then made sure nobody was listening. I can't raise the kits alone. Then, in her head, she added, I don't even know their names. I love you. whispered back Breeze Whisker. He took a ragged breath, his last breath, and lay still. Morning Breeze cried out in sadness. Cat Kit felt sad too, because he was her father. So she cried too, as she was sad. She felt sad and empty, and she had such a terrible childhood. By the way, it's almost Leaf Bear. We will honor him, assured Star, and there was a vigil, blah blah blah. That's literally what it says, sorry, I wasn't making that up. Then Cat Kit curled up with her sisters and brothers in the nursery, and they were all sad too. Teensy Kit, the weakest of the kits, coughed. Cat Kit rushed out of the clearing. She looked for Paw Paw, but she wasn't there. Teensy Kit coughed, wailed Cat Kit. She might die. So she rushed to the medicine den, and without knowing anything about herbs and being 1 day old, she chose the correct herb, catmint, and rushed back to the nursery. Of course, Morning Breeze wasn't there, because she was setting vigil, and no other cat noticed or heard Cat Kit. So then Cat Kit ran into the nursery, and just then Teensy Kit started crying, and everyone heard, and they all crowded around Teensy Kit and thought, what are we going to do? But Cat Kit was there to rescue the day, as she pushed past the crowd and ordered her sister to eat the catmint. So Teensy Kit ate the catmint and was suddenly okay. So then all the cats cheered and left, and Teensy Kit thanked Cat Kit for saving her life. And that is the end of chapter 1. Dramatically cuts to black. Ooh. Okay. Chapter 2. I don't know how long this is, by the way. Let me just check. It goes chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, epilogue sequel. So 8 and 9, they're gone. No one knows. We don't.
7, 8, 9.
We don't exactly. We don't talk about what happened to 8 and 9. Anyway, chapter 2. No. Hey, not on this channel.
Not here.
It was the first day of Leaf Bear, and it was snowing. Cat Kit and her siblings ran outside and started to play in the snow. Morning Breeze watched them with pride. Suddenly, there was a snowstorm, and every cat rushed into their dens. After a few long hours of the storm stopped. Morning Breeze peered outside. Cats were starting to pack up the camp, as it was messy. She then looked at Teensy Kit and realized that Teensy Kit was sick, so she called Paw Paw, who tried to help Teensy Kit. These names are killing me, dude. Paw Paw. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that.
I thought it was Paw Paw.
Paw Paw. No, it's Paw Pool, as in like a pool of water. Paw Pool. It's just.
Who names their child like Foot?
Paw Paw.
You know, Foot Puddle now.
Ah yes, my favourite warrior cat, Foot Puddle.
Could be.
So she called Paw Paw, who tried to help Teensy Kit. Cat Kit watched as Teensy Kit started to cough, then choke, then she lay still. Dead! Sorry. Cat Kit closed her eyes. It was too much sadness for her to bear. She had lost her sister and her father. Morning Breeze was sad too. The whole clan mourned for the kit. One bright, warm, sunny day, when all the flowers were blooming and all the creatures were awake, Cat Kit and her siblings decided to go outside, 'cause what's continuity? They started to play and pretend to fight each other. Cat Kit was the leader of the clan, Cat Star and Little Kit was the deputy, and nobody cared about the other kits. So, then after playing, they went to the elders' den. Of course, the elders are always grumpy and do nothing but sun the whole day, so Grumpy Growl grumbled and complained about annoying kids, but White Snow, the other elder, was nice to them. And the last elder, who was also grumpy and called Spider Fur, because it's a grumpy name, told the kids to go somewhere else. But White Snow insisted they stay, so they stayed and listened to the elders telling them stories about battles in their day, because that's what elders do. They have no life. After a while, Cat Kit got tired, and she led her siblings to her mother's den. She asked Morning Breeze if they could go out of the camp, but Morning Breeze said no, so of course Cat Kit and her siblings had to sneak out. It was the middle of the day. Cats were sitting around, talking or eating, and some of them were getting prepared to go out of camp to hunt or on patrol, but none of them noticed Cat Kit and her siblings as they ran away into the forest. Suddenly, Little Kit found red berries. She smelt them, and they smelt sweet and good. Happily, she opened her mouth and took a bite. Cat Kit cried out, "No!" But Little Kit had already eaten the berry. "No, we need to get back now," Cat Kit said. "That berry was dangerous. I know it was, even if nobody told me and I was born 3 days ago." So they... Three whole days.
Damn.
We got an experienced boy over here.
Fuck yeah.
So they headed back to camp, and before they could reach camp, Little Kit fell to the ground, dead. Cat Kit wailed. There was so much tragedy in her life. Her other siblings wailed too, but nobody talks about them because Cat Kit is the main character. So, then the clan mourns for Little Kit as well. Poor Paul thinks maybe we'll find out who the prophecy is about now, as there were less and less small cats who were kits. If 2 more kits died, then she would know that the only one alive would be the one in the prophecy. So, happy, she went back to her medicine den.
So she wants a whole bunch of children to be murdered.
That's, yeah, pretty much. That's not really up to interpretation. That's actually what's happened.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, hey, so...
This is, yeah.
If you guys die, that'd be kind of cool.
This
and
is...
then I can just kill the last one, and there's no prophecy.
That would be kind of pog, you know?
Yeah.
Pog jam. So, happy, she went back to her medicine den. Morning Breeze was so sad, and she kept her 3 remaining kits by her side. "I love you," she said softly. "I will protect you." Even if she had failed to protect her other 2 kits, and she'd only had them for 3 days. "We love you too," chorused the remaining 3 kits. End of chapter 2. Carrying on, chapter 3, let's go. We're on a roll here, boys. Okay, chapter 3. Cat Kit was so excited she couldn't sit. Morning Breeze licked her fur clean. Then Star called her up. She trotted to the high ledge, and Star told her she was now an apprentice, and of course her siblings too. "Cat Paw!" cried her clan, and Mini Paw and Tiny Paw. Yay, Cat Paw was so happy. So she went to the apprentice den, and somehow some apprentices she had never seen, even if they practically lived in the same place, were rude to her. "Who are you?" spat a dark tabby Tom. "Cat Paw," smiled Cat Paw nicely. "Who are you?" Of course, Cat Paw should have known, because if the tabby was an apprentice, he used to be a kit, which meant he would have to have been in the nursery with her for at least 1 moon. "I am Black Paw," said the Tom proudly. "And I'm Sidekick Paw," said the other cat meanly. She had black fur and looked evil. Dude, I'm just gonna say these descriptions might be a bit too nuanced. They're not on the nose enough.
This colour symbolism.
We love colour language. It's beautiful. "Oh no," said Cat Paw. "Are you being mean to me?" "Yes, we are. You're still a kit to us," said Black Paw. "Okay," said Cat Paw, and retreated to her nest. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but Star was her new mentor, and now everyone was jealous of her. "You think you're so good just because the leader is your mentor?" hissed Black Paw. "No, of course not," assured Cat Paw. "Oh, yes, you do," said Sidekick Paw. "It's not fair. He should have been my mentor, not yours. You're just a puny little kid," snarled Black Paw. "No, I'm not," retorted Cat Paw. Then Then poor Pool poked her head into the apprentice den. She asked if the apprentices were okay. They said yes. Then Star came in and asked Cat Paw if she wanted to see the territory. She squealed yes. Then she rushed after him. The scents were different, and the sights were different, and everything was different. Even the feeling. Then she said, "Wow, it's so big," because she had never been out in the territory before. Then Star said yes, and taught her in 1 day how to hunt, because she was an awesome apprentice. So she came back with the biggest vault ever, and Black Paw and Sidekick Paw were even more jealous. Then she returned to the apprentice den, tired, and slept. And that is the end of chapter 3. I'm getting very invested in this, I'm not gonna lie.
I keep forgetting to update the chapter name.
Oh. Well, we're going on to chapter 4 now.
Okay.
Okay, chapter 4. Catpaw woke up just before sunrise because she's an awesome apprentice. She trotted into the Okay, before I continue, in something very, very unrealistic, both in Warrior Cats, yes, I have read Warrior Cats, both in Warrior Cats in general and in the fanfiction, cats sleep like 25 hours a day.
Yeah, that's...
I'm just saying.
They do
There
not
is
wake
no
up bright
way
and early.
in hell a cat is getting up
Aren't they
at
nocturnal?
sunrise. I
Cats
think
are basically nocturnal as well. They get more active at
yeah.
night.
And like I've got 2 cats, you know that.
The boys.
The boys, I love them. And they're both very active. There is no way in hell that you will catch them awake. Like, just a full stop. They just sleep. I love them. They just sleep.
They sleep
Anyway,
and bite.
this is me picking holes in Warrior Cats fanfiction, so
Okay.
I guess I asked for this.
But so far, right, I know this was intentionally a bad fanfiction, but it's not the worst Warrior Cats fanfiction I have had to read.
Dude, yeah.
Actually, like, the plot surprisingly...
kind of slaps, though.
I mean, it's very trope-driven on purpose.
Oh yeah, it's basically...
And it's self-aware as hell, but, like,
yeah, no,
it's actually not that bad.
It's written as satire, so, like, it's... I expect this person probably has some kind of writing experience beforehand, but, like, this is cool. Anyway, it's painfully decent. Chapter, again, not the worst fanfiction I've read. Mm-hmm. So, on the scale of 1 to this is okay, this is not bad. That's the official rating I'm giving it. Not bad. From 1 to okay. Alright, chapter 4. Catpaw woke up just before sunrise because she's an awesome apprentice. She trotted into the clearing. Star was gathering a border patrol. He spotted her and smiled. "You're the only apprentice who has ever woken up on time," he said. Poor Paul overheard this and thought, this must be the one. She was excited because she thought she'd found the one, and she was happy. "Thank you," said Catpaw. She was very happy. They went out of the clearing and they started fighting practice. Star said, "Fight me," and chopped him. No, and Catpaw was like, "Oh yeah, dude," and she threw herself at him and karate chopped him, and he fell on the ground with a thud, and he was like, "Oh no, a kid has just beaten me." "You're pretty good for an apprentice," he told Catpaw seriously, then added, "But I'm better." Catpaw nodded. Then Star taught Catpaw more tricks, and now she knew taekwondo as well as karate. Also, it was leaf bear. So it was leaf fall, and the leaves were falling. Okay. And the ground was covered in leaves, and Catpaw thought, wow, it's so beautiful, which has no relevance whatsoever. But nah. Then she entered camp and ate a mouse. She opened her mouth and sunk her teeth into the mouse. Then she tore off a piece of meat, and using her mouth muscles, she chewed. This is
a little bit too descriptive.
The details, dude. So then she went to the apprentice den. It was empty except for a handsome, light grey cat with blue eyes. "Hi, I'm Greypaw," said the cat, smiling. Catpaw didn't know him, which is stupid, as they're in the same clan, and practically live in the same house, and they should have been in the nursery together, as you become an apprentice when you're 6 moons old, and become a warrior when you're 12 moons old. So, before that, you're in the nursery, so at some point they had to have been in the nursery together, but let's ignore that and pretend they're in the same clan but just met. "Hi, I'm Catpaw," replied Catpaw shyly. Who was this cat? I don't trust him. That wasn't in the thing, that's just me, I don't trust him. "I've never seen you before," said Greypaw. "Me neither," said Catpaw. "Oh.
I never seen two pretty best friends."
"Oh well, we're in the same apprentice den, so let's be friends," said Greypaw. "'Kay," replied Catpaw. Then she slept, because it's easy to just end a chapter with a cat sleeping. So Catpaw slept, and yeah. Beautiful. End of chapter 4. I can tell you are on the edge of your seat. Chapter 5. Catpaw woke up suddenly. It was almost dawn. She got up and went to Star for training. Training was going to be awesome. Of course, now that she was an apprentice, we're just going to forget about her siblings until they die, and her mother. So anyway, she found Star and they went out. Not on a date, out as in out of camp. And they practiced something. Then Catpaw went hunting and went near the Shadow Clan border. Then she realized something. Next to her were 3 cats. Cool Name, who had a cool name. Running Nose, who always had a running nose. And Random Character, who was just some random cat. They were on border patrol, and she joined them, because why not? Then, suddenly, there was a rustling. 20 giant Shadow Clan warriors emerged from the shadows. That's very topical. Their pelts were sleek, and their muscles rippled underneath. Okay. Damn, boy, okay.
You're a bit built.
You thick boy.
You're a thick man.
Their eyes pierced the Thunder Clan cats. Running Nose, Cool Name, and Random Character crouched low and locked eyes with their enemy. They would fight to their death. Then, one of the Shadow Clan cats stepped forward and growled. Suddenly, taken by fear, Running Nose, Cool Name, and Random Character ran and hid behind Catpaw. Please, help us, begged Cool Name. Catpaw nodded. With her taekwondo and karate skills, she kicked all of the Shadow Clan cats out of their territory and into the mountains beyond, where they sought revenge. Catpaw lay, injured, but not injured. She had a broken shoulder and was bleeding everywhere, but she got up and led the 3 shivering and frightened warriors to the Thunder Clan camp. Star and the deputy Cow Mouse, not Crow Mouse. I thought it said Crow Mouse. No, Cow Mouse.
Cow as in like moo.
Cow as in like moo.
Moo mouse.
Moo Mouse. I'm just gonna call them Moo Mouse.
Okay, but can I just... Isn't there an actual canon character called Running Nose?
Yes, Running Nose was the...
Shadow Clan Medcat, I think?
Were they the Shadow Clan Medcat? Or were they the... I've got to look this up. 2 seconds.
I think
Google
they were
time.
Shadow Clan.
Running... Clown.
Clowns.
Running Nose, Warrior Cats.
I think if you just searched like Running Nose, it probably would have given you what you
Oh
wanted.
no, it was giving me all sorts of things to do with symptoms for colds.
I was going to say.
Yeah, you were right. Shadow Clan Medicine Cat. I
Yeah.
am a fool.
You are a buffoon.
I am a buffoon.
You call yourself a fan.
It has been so long since
Fake fan.
since I listened to the Warrior Cats.
Listen to?
I'm sorry. Red Warrior Cats.
Are we still... Wait, are we on chapter 4 still?
We are still on chapter 4, yes.
wow.
No, we're not. We're on chapter 5. I'm sorry. Did you not hear me? Rude. Anyway.
My ears were clogged with mouse
We
something.
were doing Moo Mouse.
Moo mouse.
Moo Mouse rushed to Catpaw's side. Poor Paul rushed to her as well and healed her with her magical breath. Cool Name suspected her of witchcraft, but he still needed proof. Catpaw, are you all right? Asked Star. Don't worry, she only has a broken shoulder, a sprained foot, no more fur on her tail, and too much blood loss. She lost an ear too. I can't see it on her head, and she has many scratches all over her body and face. Oh, and looky here, I think she lost an eye, said poor Paul, giving Catpaw a checkup. But she'll be fine. Star sighed a sigh of relief. That's not too bad then, he said. Catpaw agreed. Poor Paul ordered her to stay and went into her medicine den. She came back with a brand new ear and taped it back onto Catpaw's head. Then she did her daily cult ritual, and Catpaw felt good as new. What happened? Asked Star while Moo Mouse stood there, doing nothing. Was it Shadow Clan again? Did they take over our territory? Catpaw shook her head. Did you fight them off then? Asked Star, completely ignoring Cool Name, Random Character, and Running Nose. Yes, I threw them into the mountain, said Catpaw. Good, then let's celebrate. Yeet! Good, then let's celebrate, Star said. So they celebrated their victory and threw Catpaw in the air. Blackpaw and Sidekick Paw were even more jealous. They hissed whenever Catpaw walked past them. Greypaw trotted up to Catpaw with a smile. Are you all right? He asked. Yes, I saved the clan, she told him. I know. Thank you, Greypaw said. Don't worry, I'm a hero. Plus, I had a hard childhood, said Catpaw. Kay, said Greypaw. Catpaw returned to the apprentice den and slept. Beautiful. I love how poor Paul is able to just tape a new ear, like, beautiful.
I love the freaking oh, it might be witchcraft, but I need proof.
But I need more proof, yeah.
That just does a cult ritual.
Just the daily cult ritual.
I mean,
You love to see it.
go off, you know? Everyone needs to have a thing that they like to do.
You know, medicine cats. I mean, what is StarClan if not witchcraft?
It's not witchcraft.
Okay. Chapter 6. I think we're over halfway now, so hold on to your seats, boys. Catpaw crouched and leapt. She pushed Star to the ground and he fell to the ground. Okay.
Where?
That's what it says. Then he rolled to his feet. He regretted his decision of having an apprentice. You're good, he said with a sigh, and because everyone, Star and me, the author, is too lazy to teach Catpaw any more fighting moves or hunting moves, Star decided that she should become a warrior before everyone else. Catpaw ran back to the camp, and Blackpaw and Sidekick Paw blocked her way. Where do you think you're going? Snarled Blackpaw, because that's what every evil bully says, advancing on Catpaw. I'm sorry, I was just going to the den, said Catpaw, suddenly not brave anymore, because she beat 20 Shadow Clan warriors, but she can't beat 2 stupid apprentices. Oh no, you're not, hissed Sidekick Paw, because that's what every sidekick says. I apologize for background noise, by the way, it's very windy here. I don't want any trouble, said Catpaw, because that's what every victim says. And of course, nobody in the whole clan noticed them. Blackpaw lunged at Catpaw and pinned her down. Sidekick Paw leapt on her from the other side. Suddenly, she felt power surge through her, because every hero of the story suddenly has superpowers and beats their bully in some epic battle. Using her strength, she pushed the 2 bullies off and pinned one down, and then bit the other's tail. Sidekick Paw rolled out of her grasp, and she leapt at him, slashing his ears. Then Blackpaw advanced on her and hissed. He growled, then leapt. She ducked, then pushed him aside, making him stumble. Then she bit and clawed at him. He retreated, wailing, and of course, still, nobody noticed. Sorry, stuttered Blackpaw. You should be, said Catpaw, and just like that, the bullies left her alone, although they still talked about her behind her back, and Catpaw is actually really stupid, as she could have beaten them a long time ago, but she was too scared. So, to conclude, she's also a coward. So, anyways, she returned to her den and slept. End of chapter 6.
Okay, but that actually does kind of speak to what you were saying earlier. She does keep going back to her den and sleeping.
What, like, what do you mean? Oh,
You
about
were saying
how...
they need to sleep more.
That's true. This does end with a lot of sleeping. That's how this works.
Yeah.
There is a lot of... I mean, you know, I take it back. Sure, fair. There's just a lot of fucking sleeping.
The fanfic is just a little bit more accurate. That's all I can say.
That makes me uncomfortable.
You're the one who picked it.
I know.
This was Butler's choice.
Oh, damn, this one has 69 comments on it. Sheesh. Okay. Chapter 7. Catpaw woke up to... Wait, what season was it again? Let's just say it's Greenleaf. The song of birds and the sun shining bright. The day before, she had beaten her childhood bullies, and her mentor had said she would become a warrior. So, happily, she trotted outside, and Star declared she was a warrior without even giving her the final assessment. Anyways, fast forward till the afternoon, and now Catpaw is Cat Fluff. Oh my god. Blackpaw and Sidekick Paw stayed away from Cat Fluff. Cat Fluff was happy, then blah blah blah, and there was a gathering that night.
Does it actually say blah blah blah?
It actually says blah blah blah. There was a gathering that night. Star was happy and told Cat Fluff that she would be able to go to her first gathering. So, that night, she went to her first gathering. Wow. All the clans gathered, and Cat Fluff looked around, then spotted a handsome dark tabby with blue eyes, because it's always blue eyes. It's always the tabbies, man. He had muscles, and he saw her and winked. A wink. Then they started to talk, and then it was time to go, and Cat Fluff knew. She was in love. Except the cat came from Shadow Clan, and his clan didn't like her clan, or her, because she threw 10 to 20 of their warriors into the mountains. So she went back to the camp and slept.
That's kind of a girl boss move, though.
Kind of girl boss. Is Cat Fluff girl boss?
I think Cat Fluff did kill like 20 people.
Is that girl boss?
I mean, Cruella.
Cruella.
Cruella killed a bunch of dogs. Cat Fluff killed a bunch of cats, so... I mean...
Homicide?
Yeah.
Every day since then, she met with her Shadow Clan mate. Oh shit, we moving fast. They mates now, boys. She met with her Shadow Clan mate, whose name... Oh my god. Whose name was Fluff Cat. What do you need? Oh, sorry. Technical difficulties, 2 seconds. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay, where was I? Okay. Every day since then, she met with her Shadow Clan mate, whose name was Fluff Cat. Fluff Cat and Cat Fluff, that is not going to get annoying or confusing at all, were happy together. And one night, they met up and twirled their tails around each other. And of course, there cannot be forbidden love if the cats don't get called out. So then Blackpaw comes out of the bushes and is like, exposed! And then Fluff Cat was like, oh no! And he said one last goodbye to Cat Fluff and then fled. And Cat Fluff was like, no! But then Blackpaw dragged her back to camp and Sidekick Paw appeared out of nowhere and they walked back to camp. Star was really disappointed and he was like, why'd you do that? And then Paw was just like, oh wait, I forgot to tell you there's a prophecy about Cat Fluff saving us all. What do you mean? Star said. I forgot to tell you, lol, Lamau, sorry, said Paw. But there was this prophecy of these glowy Star Clan dudes, and they told me that Cat Fluff would save the clan with blood or something. I sort of forgot. Oops! Paw was very forgetful, but it was okay, because Star said that Cat Fluff would stay in the clan as she was going to save them, so they needed her. And Blackpaw was bent on revenge. So Cat Fluff went to the warrior's den, and, you guessed it, slept. Whew, okay. Chapter 10. Oh yeah, chapter 7, chapter 10.
I was gonna say that I missed that many.
Yeah. And then, so there's only 2 more. We could try and read the next. Sorry about that. Yeah, we might see if we can read the sequel as well, but we'll see. Chapter 10. We're still on... There we go, perfect. Chapter 10. Cat Fluff woke up. She went out of the warrior's den. Star was fighting Tiger Thorn. Who the fuck is Tiger? Okay.
Really
Everyone watched and tried to help, but they couldn't help. And actually, Tiger Thorn had tried to kill Star that night, so Cat Fluff went to Paw for advice. Paw was meditating. What do you want? She asked. What was the prophecy about? Asked Cat Fluff. About a cat saving the clan with blood. I don't remember, alright? If you want to ask someone, go ask those glowy cats, huffed Paw. I tried. They won't answer my dreams. They must be busy, sighed Cat Fluff. It's like an answering machine. Yes. Busy being dead, agreed Paw.
Damn!
Fucking roasted. Paw will be out here.
Paw would just be almost savage.
Cat Fluff agreed and trotted into the clearing. The cats were fighting still, and she realized what the prophecy meant. She had to save Star by fighting Tiger Thorn, which meant she would hurt him, and there would be blood. Lol, she thought. It's easier than I thought. So, in the end, she didn't really need the prophecy, but whatever, she was preparing for battle. What is happening? Asked Greypaw. Star is being betrayed. I'm preparing for battle, explained Cat Fluff. Kay, said Greypaw, I love you. I'm sorry. I should have told you earlier. Cat Fluff sighed. Greypaw, I've been seeing another cat. My fucking God, said Cat Fluff. Greypaw sighed. What do you mean? Shouted Greypaw. I thought we had this connection, you know. Yeah, sorry, but I'm seeing a Shadow Clan cat. He's super muscly, said Cat Fluff.
Okay, but, I'm sorry to interrupt, but wasn't Greypaw an apprentice at the same time as they were? Wasn't Greypaw an apprentice before Catpaw?
Look, are we gonna pick holes in something called literally the worst Warrior Cats fanfiction ever?
Yes, I'm going to pick holes.
Perfect, we're going to do literary analysis here, okay. Yes, technically, yeah, you are correct. Plot hole in this Warrior Cats fanfiction.
Like,
who would have thought?
Why is he still a child?
A child. No!
No! Pull the blunderbuss.
Oh no.
We do not condone the murder of children.
No, we do absolutely not do that at all.
No.
In any circumstances.
Well, maybe in writing. We have seen like multiple children get murdered in this story.
Literature.
Literature.
Okay.
Get away with murder.
But didn't you throw them all into the mountain? Greypaw frowned. Well, not all of them, said Catfluff. Anyways, I gotta go now, okay, bye. And she left the den and returned outside. The battle was raging. Starstar was growing weaker, and Tigerthorn was growing stronger? Nah, he was just growing. Tigerthorn was growing because he was having a growth spurt. Anyways, Catfluff rushed into the battle and unsheathed her claws. In slow-mo, she leapt into the battle and she gave Tigerthorn a cut on his ear. He cried out in pain and rolled on the ground. A single drop of blood fell to the ground. Tigerthorn lay still, a tiny cut on his ear. Starstar stood, panting and tired. Pawpool then trotted into the clearing of cats. I'm just kidding, she yelled. You all got trolled. Fucking god. I remembered the prophecy it was. A small kit who is a cat will bring peace to the clan with blood, and look! Tigerthorn had a single drop of blood. The prophecy has been fulfilled. All hail Catfluff. Catfluff grinned, and the cats gathered around her, cheering. Nobody cared about Starstar, even if he was injured, and nobody cared about Tigerthorn's body. Thank you, Catfluff, said Starstar, for saving my life. I appreciate it. No problem, dude, assured Catfluff. "'Kay, so now I should, reward you?" said Starstar, who was still hurt, but whatever. Yes, please, it's written like that, said Catfluff, in a bratty way, because the author thought it would be fun to suddenly change the main character's personality, but oh wait, she was always bratty. Okay, so anyway, Starstar went to the high ledge. What clan are we in already? Whispered Starstar to Moo Mouse. I think we're Thunder Clan? I'm not sure. We could be Wind Clan. Should I go check with Shadow Clan? Moo Mouse whispered. Oh, no need, said out of nowhere. I'm the main character, so I have to be in Thunder Clan. Duh, Starstar nodded. Okay, real quick. Okay, I'm sorry I keep interrupting.
Please.
But it's the Thunder Clan, Wind Clan, Shadow Clan, River Clan is so obviously like a Gryffindor, Ravenclaw.
I think we've been over this.
We have, but it's such an obvious, it's such an obvious.
How do you know Hogwarts wasn't a Warrior Cats ripoff? Hogwarts
Wait,
is
which
just an anthropomorphized Warrior Cats fanfic.
Shit.
You guys didn't know, but Harry Potter was a cat boy.
Harry was a cat boy. Psst, psst, psst.
That's how you defeat the basilisk.
That's how you defeat Voldemort. Voldemort was technically a cat boy. That's how you defeat him. He's a laser. Isn't that technically what Harry did though? Because he did the fucking Expelliarmus thing, and it was literally like a red beam. It all makes sense.
Harry Potter was just cat boy.
Harry Potter is a cat boy.
Is this just a ThunderClan ripoff?
Yes.
Wow.
That's so rude.
That's so rude. Give J.K. Rowling the money. No, please don't.
No, don't.
Never.
No. Cats of ThunderClan, announced Starstar. Today we come to reward Catfluff for saving our clan by spilling a drop of blood. I would give her her warrior name, but she's already a warrior. So instead, I'm just gonna make her the leader, grinned Starstar. And because the author, Starstar, and Catfluff are too lazy to go to the Moonstone, Catfluff received her 9 lives in camp. Also, Catfluff had never had an apprentice and was never a mentor, but whatever. Nobody cares about the warrior code. Starry cats appeared out of nowhere, and Catfluff fell asleep. Who are you guys? Said Catfluff, opening her eyes and looking up at the weird, bright cats. Mouse brain child, we are Star Clan, what you think? Said a dark tabby cat. Oh.
Sounds Italian. Just the way you said it.
What you think? What you think?
That's your best
No,
Italian.
I can't do.
I apologize to our Italian
I
viewers.
cannot do accents.
Hey, walking here, I'm Italian.
I don't know.
I'm walking here.
I did the hand motion.
Pizza pie.
I did the hand motion and then I went full New Yorker for some reason. I'm so sorry. What you think, twits?
Sorry, I was so close.
Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Hang on in there, hang on in. What you think? Said a dark tabby cat. Oh, why didn't you come when I needed you? Asked Cat Fluff. 'Cause we like to see you suffer, said another grey cat with a shining pelt. Yeah, I mean, we don't get much entertainment up here. And oh wait, no, this is the first cat. Yeah, I mean, we don't get. No, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, I mean, we don't get much entertainment up here in StarClan. So we like to make mysterious prophecies that you don't need to make life more confusing for you, said the first cat. Right, nodded Cat Fluff. I get it. So yeah, here's your 9 lives. Yeet, I'm out, yelled the grey cat. Wait, called Cat Fluff. Who are you? I'm Dodo Pelt, said the tabby cat. And the grey Tom was Grey Tom. Oh,
Like
okay.
the name?
Yeah, that's the name, Grey Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bye, Dodo Pelt and Grey Tom, nodded Cat Fluff, who was now Cat Star. Right, so now we're going to mysteriously disappear into the sky, said Dodo Pelt. Cat Star watched in surprise as they mysteriously disappeared into the sky. She opened her eyes. She was at the high ledge, and all the cats looked up to her, waiting for her word. Right, so now I'm going to make a few cats warriors, because I honestly don't care about the warrior code, and also, nobody actually taught me it, because the author totally forgot about the warrior code, so yeah, grinned Cat Star. Anyways, I'd like to call up Black Paw, Sidekick Paw, Grey Paw, Mini Paw, and Tiny Paw. Oh, right, Tiny Paw is dead. Cat Star sighed. Tiny Paw had died, but the author was too lazy to write how she died, so let's just say she was randomly walking in the woods looking at butterflies and she fell and died.
I was gonna say, when did Tiny Paw die?
I was just killing them off one by one.
It's not even that, it's just kind of a handful at a time. It's like when you stick your hand in a bag of pretzels.
Just
you just take like a
this
handful
one.
of cereal, yeah. Cruncher.
Crunchy boys.
Cruncher.
Black Paw, from now on you're going to be Black Poop, said Cat Star, because I don't like you. Black Poop nodded wisely. So I'm going to do the weird warrior ceremony thing, so we honoured your stupidity and dumbness, and yeah, so now you're Black Poop, said Cat Star. And you Sidekick Paw will now be Sidekick Soup, because I like soup, but that doesn't mean I like you. So yeah, StarClan honours you for, well, I don't think they actually honour you, so whatever. Anyway, Grey Paw, you're going to be Grey Rejected, because I rejected you. We honour you for being rejected by someone as awesome as me. And Mini Paw, you're going to be Mini Me, because you're like me, but in a smaller version. So you're basically Mini Me. So yeah, yeet. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Morning Breeze was suddenly in the clan again and was happy to see her 2 remaining kits become warriors. She just realised she had named her kits a bit dumbly, as Mini Me wasn't small anymore, and her kits had only been small because they were kits.
She got a valid point though.
She got a valid point. Black Poop, howled the clan happily. Grey Rejected. Sidekick Soup. Mini Me. Not gonna lie, Sidekick Soup, pretty good name. I just like the word soup.
You do like the word soup.
I love the word soup.
Butler really has a thing about soup.
It's soup.
We should read the food blogs that really like
Oh my god,
the
other day we were trying to make soup and we found this one recipe that was like, this soup is not the sexiest soup you will find, and we were like, what?
It was talking about pea soup.
Yeah,
too.
pea soup.
Pea soup is an amazing colour.
First off, how dare you? Pea soup is the sexiest soup around, apart from maybe leek and potato, and you can fight me on that.
We will.
Thank you. Secondly, who is out here calling soup sexy? We're getting off topic, but soup.
Another day we will read soup blogs.
Soup blogs.
Like fanfic.
Yes, I will dramatically read soup blogs.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Awesome, okay. Cat Star then realised they had forgotten Star. Of course, though, he wasn't the leader anymore, so she decided to rename him. Star, you ain't leader no more, so I'm gonna rename you, said Cat Star. You are now going to be named after my favourite word. Oh no. Yeet. So Star Yeet. Oh, and I want a new deputy, as Moo Mouse sucks. And I will definitely not choose... I'm guessing that means to say choose. Definitely not choose Black Poop. Oh, and because Black Poop used to be mean to me, I'll take my revenge. From now on, Black Poop, you'll be an elder. Okay, and you two sidekick Soup, even if you just both became warriors. Black Poop and sidekick Soup nodded sadly and retreated to the elder's den, where, miraculously, Grumpy Girl, White Snow, and Spider Fur were still alive, which was surprising as the apprentice jobs were to feed the elders, but of course nobody cares, so they let the elders starve. The elders greeted them warmly. So, what stories have you two gotten to tell kids about when you were warriors? Asked White Snow. Black Poop thought. He had only been a warrior for 5 minutes. Well, I was a warrior for 5 minutes, and during that time, I breathed. And farted once, I think, said Black Poop. Oh, that was you? Gasped Sidekick Soup. I thought it was Moo Mouse, so I pushed him into the bramble bush. Cat Star turned to the bramble bush where Moo Mouse was stuck. What are you doing in there? She shrieked. That is why you could not be deputy. But, cried Moo Mouse, I was wrongly accused. Of what? Glared Cat Star. Of farting, explained Moo Mouse, sorry. Ugh, and that's why you shouldn't be a deputy. Deputies should not fart, said Cat Star. But I was wrongfully accused, cried Moo Mouse. Right, so I don't like any of you, so I'm just going to make one of the kids a warrior. Vladimir Kit?
Damn!
Vladimir Kit, you are Russian, so I'm going to make you a warrior, said Cat Star. Vladimir
Just for being Russian?
Just for being Russian. Vladimir Kit's mother, Vladimir. No, wait, no, sorry. It says Vladimir mother. I just kind of sorry.
No, I like
I think I'm going to stick with Vladimir. Vladimir licked his fur clean, proudly. Vladimir Kit, do you promise to uphold the warrior code or something? Asked Catstar, because nobody cares about saying the correct words. Yes, said Vladimir Kit. Okay, so I know you two were born like 2 minutes ago, but I'm going to make you a warrior. You will now be known as Vladimir Soup, because I like soup. Oh, me too. Catstar. And I like you. Besties. Oh, fuck no. Right, come on up, said Catstar. Vladimir Soup jumped onto the high rock. Okay, the new deputy of ThunderClan is Vladimir Soup, grinned Catstar. When nobody said anything, Catstar ordered, cheer! And ThunderClan burst into cheers. I thought that said tears. I'm about to burst into tears, that's me. Catstar went into her den and threw all of Starry Yeet's things out and slept. Nearly there, guys. We've just got the epilogue left.
Oh my goodness.
One more.
Okay.
Oh my, this has 666 reads. Oh, bruh. Okay. Are we good? We nearly there? Okay. Epilogue. Catstar woke up and trotted into the clearing. She had made ThunderClan stronger and more fearful than ever, with Vladimir Soup by her side. Vladimir Soup, though, was still small, 1 moon old, and still slept in the nursery with his mother and siblings that nobody talked about before. Catstar went to the elders to pretend to check on them. Are you all right? She asked them. Black Poop nodded. We're sorry we're mean to you, apologized Sidekick Soup, who was still only 9 moons old. It's okay, shrugged Catstar, but you're still going to be elders. Righto? Bye. She saw 3 kits playing on the ground. Oh, hello. Who are you? She asked them. Yellow kit, said a black kit with grey eyes. Blue kit, said a dark brown kit with red eyes. Orange kit, said a light brown kit with bright green eyes. Oh, wow. Your names totally fit you, said Catstar. Who are your parents, by the way? Sun, Sunny, and Sparkle Breeze, said Blue Kit. Oh, okay, I thought they were siblings, said Catstar. No, said Vladimir Kit, appearing next to Catstar. They had kits 5 moons ago. Don't you remember? I told you. Nah, I don't know anyone in this clan except you, Black Poop, Sidekick Soup, and yeah, I remember Fluff Cat. We used to be so close, sighed Catstar, and then she jumped to her feet. Oh wait, I'm the leader. I can do what I want. I'm going to throw all of ShadowClan into the mountain and let I was doing so well. And let Fluff Cat join us. Yay! Come on, Vladimir Soup. Let's go throw ShadowClan into the mountain and recruit Fluff Cat. Is that it? And that is the end of the worst warrior cats fanfiction ever. I know. We laughed, we cried. There were highs, there were lows. Personally, I think my favourite was, there's too many to choose. It was
weirdly well written, though.
Okay, compared to some fanfics I've read, I will give this, yes. I think we should have a scale where we rate them.
Yeah.
On a scale of...
Oh, we can put the scale on top of the long Furby.
Oh my god, we can! On a scale of the top of the long Furby to the bottom of the long Furby, I'm gonna say that this is about, like, at eye level with the frog.
I think it's about the straw.
Straw height? Actually, yeah.
We'll go straw with that. Height.
We'll go straw height. On a scale of bottom of the Furby to top of the Furby, this is straw. And that's the official rating. Beautiful. Anyway.
I think I might have to draw some fan art for this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I might have to draw some cat fluff. Star.
Fluff, you mean, excuse me, were you not listening? You mean Fluff Cat X Cat Star?
It was gonna be fan art, not ship art.
Okay, sorry.
I'm a bit busy with Art Fight to do ship art.
Oh,
but
fuck
like,
yeah,
you know.
Art Fight, yeah.
Oh yeah, follow us both on Art Fight. We'll link ourselves down below, if you're playing. I'm joking, we won't. We don't want to be exposed.
I'm anonymous.
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to keep it that way.
We are remaining anonymous.
But if you have any submissions for fanfiction that you think is fucking awful and you would like us to read, it can be just like really badly written fanfic, or it can be like satire, like purposefully bad, like a crack fic like this was.
It would preferably be your fanfic, or someone you know is okay with it, or someone who hasn't updated their fanfic in a bunch of years, because we don't want to be picking on people who...
Yeah, we don't want to like attack 12-year-olds and make them cry. That's not our agenda.
We just like orbs.
We just... luminous orbs.
Luminous?
Lubricated
When did your
sight
orbs get luminous?
Warmth. But sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you have submissions for fanfictions, there is a
Google form.
Yeah, a Google form in our about section.
I'll probably put it in the description of this video.
Perfect. You know what you're doing. I don't. Yeah, and just submit it in there. Yeah, we do any. Well, yeah, we do any fandom, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much any fandom.
We just don't want to read anything.
Yeah, no, not safe for work stuff, please.
Please keep your lemon out of here.
No, yeah, we're just straight up no. No smut, please.
Unless it's like, ooh, Black Star.
Oh my god. You can read that. Okay, so I think that's the end of the worst warrior cats fanfiction ever. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are not too mentally cursed for the rest of your life. This is just the beginning, my friends.
Oh goodness me, yes, we're going to find so much.
We're going to find so many. So I think we've got some Undertale stuff queued up.
We already had some worse ones, but we thought we'd ease people into it,
Yeah. Okay. All right. And that's that. Goodbye. Farewell. And we'll see you next time.
Stay safe.
Bye.